Now let's talk about the elements of content marketing. And what I want to talk about in this discussion is help you understand that content marketing, as the term is used, or if you hear people talking about content, part of the problem is it could mean any number of things. A lot of people think of content as a very narrow subject, but it's not. So like a lot of people would when they use the word content, they would be thinking about your blog or podcast, something like that, and maybe your social, right? They would be thinking about that. Even me in the past, at various times, I would distinguish between content and social. So I would have used that word in various points in the past to really refer to content just as your long form, your podcast, your blog, your YouTube channel. Well, that's wrong. Content marketing includes every piece of content you create as part of the customer journey. In other words, it includes everything you do attracting people through turning them into customers and raving fans. So literally, it is a very broad concept. And in a lot of ways, everything you do that you think of as content and funnels and marketing is content marketing. And so here are some examples of the forms of content. Long form content is one example. So a blog, podcast, YouTube, social media content, paid content promotion. So that could be ads or other things, infographics, lead magnets, email marketing, demos and trials, like so giving people a free trial or a demo of software if that's what you sold, and webinars and sales content. All of that is part of your content marketing in the broadest sense of the term. And you can kind of see, like, hopefully you're seeing how, I see how some of these different things fit different phases of the journey. And so, for example, your lead magnets, email marketing, demos and trials, and webinars and sales content will generally not be for the very top of the funnel. Now, a lead magnet might, but only if you're advertising to it or if you're using some other content to get people's attention, because people won't naturally find out about your lead magnet if you're not doing something to promote it. So you can see how those are kind of lower down after people are aware of you. And so I just wanted to kind of give you a sense of this. Now, with that in mind, I want to be very clear. In this training, we're going to be focusing kind of on the big picture strategy piece and then how to craft a strategy for your long form content and social content. You might think of this really as training about organic public-facing content. But as you're thinking about your overall content strategy, you need to be thinking about how those elements, so how your long-form content and social content will mix with lead magnets, emails, sales content, etc. Because at the end of the day, what you have to do is come up with an overall strategy that checks all the boxes of moving people from first becoming aware of you to ultimately buying and becoming raving fans. So you're going to have to think about content for all of that stuff. But in this training specifically, we're going to be talking about the big picture strategy and then long form content and social content. So that's what we're going to be talking about.